Since the beginning of time, humans have always looked up at the sky and asked the same questions. Who made us? Why are we here? What happens when we die? These questions gave birth to the very first religions. Long before temples and holy books, our ancestors worshipped nature. They feared the thunder, respected the sun, and prayed to rivers and mountains. Fire was sacred, and the stars above were seen as eyes of the gods watching over them. In small tribes, the first gods were spirits of animals, storms, and the earth itself. This is called animism, the belief that everything has a spirit. Imagine sitting around a fire 50,000 years ago. Lightning strikes a tree, and your tribe believes it is the anger of a sky god. That is how faith was born. From fear, from wonder, and from the human need to explain the unknown. As humans built cities, their gods grew bigger. Around 5,000 years ago in Mesopotamia, today's Iraq, people worshipped many gods, each controlling different parts of life. The god of the sun, the goddess of love, the god of war. Every city had its own patron god, and temples rose like mountains to honor them. At the same time in Egypt, around 3000 BC, people prayed to Ra, the sun god, and Osiris, ruler of the afterlife. The Greeks, about 2,500 years ago, told stories of Zeus, Athena, and Poseidon. The Norse, only about 1,200 years ago, believed in Odin and Thor. Religion became not just belief, but power. Rulers claimed they were chosen by the gods to control people. But then, something changed. Instead of many gods, a new idea appeared. One God above all. This was the birth of monotheism. The first people to believe in one God were the ancient Hebrews. Judaism began about 4,000 years ago in the Middle East, especially in the land of Israel and Canaan. They believed in a single, invisible God who created everything, not like the gods of stone or gold. This was revolutionary. One God who was eternal, who could not be seen, but who ruled the universe. From Judaism came another faith, Christianity. Around 2,000 years ago, in Roman-ruled Judea, Jesus of Nazareth preached about love, forgiveness, and a kingdom of God greater than all earthly powers. His followers believed he was the Son of God, the Messiah. Even though the Roman Empire tried to crush this movement, Christianity spread until it covered Europe, then the Americas, Africa, and today has more than 2 billion followers. Centuries later, in the deserts of Arabia, a new prophet rose, Muhammad. Around the year 610 CE, Islam was born in Mecca. Muhammad taught that there is no God but Allah, and He is His messenger. Islam spread rapidly across the Middle East, North Africa, Spain, and Asia. Today, over 1.8 billion people follow this faith. Like Judaism and Christianity, it carried the same root belief. One God, the same God of Abraham. Meanwhile, far in the East, another ancient religion had been shaping billions of lives, Hinduism. Unlike the one-God faiths, Hinduism saw the divine in many forms, yet believed in one ultimate reality called Brahman. Gods like Vishnu, Shiva, and Devi represented different powers of the same supreme force. Hinduism began in the Indus Valley, in today's India and Pakistan, more than 4,000 years ago, making it the world's oldest living religion. Other powerful traditions also rose. Buddhism, started by Siddhartha Gautama, the Buddha, around 2,500 years ago in India, spread across Asia with a message of peace, meditation, and escape from suffering. Ancient China gave birth to Confucianism and Taoism, shaping Chinese culture for over 2,000 years. Each religion, from the deserts of Arabia to the jungles of India, from the mountains of Greece to the frozen lands of Scandinavia, carried the same seed: the human search for truth. So when we look at the world today, we see many religions, but their roots are deeply connected. Hinduism's search for cosmic truth, Judaism's belief in one God, Christianity's message of love, Islam's call to surrender to God's will, Buddhism's path to inner peace, all grew from the same human need to find meaning in life, death, and the universe. Religion has shaped empires, caused wars, inspired art, built civilizations, and comforted billions of souls. It gave laws, moral codes, and hope to people in times of fear. Even today, no matter where you live, your culture, your traditions, even your holidays are influenced by these ancient beliefs. The story of religion is the story of humanity itself. From fire worship in caves 50,000 years ago to prayers whispered in temples, churches, mosques, and shrines, every faith is a reminder of how humans across all time searched for something greater than themselves. The birth of faith is not just history. It is still alive in us, shaping the world.